Hello darlings, welcome back to my channel. My name is Coralie, and if you came from my previous video, which was my expensive school must-haves, then welcome. Today I bring you my affordable school must-haves, which I feel is definitely going to reach out like more, college students given financial situations and all. Today I'm basically going to present to you all of my favorite like affordable school essentials, things that I really do find like when I don't have them, I'm like, what's going on? Like, we need this. Like the last video, I'm going to put a bunch of links in the description box. They are mostly going to be affiliate links unless, it's written that it's not an affiliate link. So if you guys want to purchase through it, I'd be really grateful. When you purchase through my link, I do make a commission, so keep that in mind. But if you want to purchase through it, like, go ahead, like, give your girl a little bit of money. These 3 chargers are coming from like cord organizer. What you get is this. I don't know if you guys can see it. Basically it has a little like sticky tab that you pull off, and then you stick it on the edge of your table like this. That way your cords are not always falling. Like one of my biggest issues, things that bother me to the very core of my being, is when like your phone charger, your computer charger are just like hanging out on the ground. I hate that. And so to maintain the cords up, I always put this on the side of my desk. I had it on my old desk. I have it on this new desk. And it literally it makes it so that everything is always just like floating up like this. But it's like, it's never falling down. It's never in like dirt. No one's ever stepping on it. And so it's a must have for me. I think this whole pack is like $12. And it has maybe like 6 in them. I only use 2. So like, let's say one gets less sticky, you have one left, or you can share with your brothers or your like college friends and just split it. Because listen, this is cheap, but it changes lives. I am convinced that this changes lives. Anyways, next one, I can't even show it to you because I'm using it right now, because this is my viewfinder, my computer, and to connect my camera to my computer, I need my adapter. If you have a Apple computer, one of those demonic creations, you're going to need an adapter because it does not have a USB port like it should. It doesn't have SD card ports like it should, but like, the adapter has it. So I'm gonna link the adapter. It's basic, but okay, this is actually a true story. It once happened when we were in school. One of my colleagues had a presentation that she was doing, and she had an Apple computer, and obviously she doesn't have all of the 1,000 ports, and because she didn't have the adapter, she couldn't do her presentation, and she lost points because she should have been able to plan out that they wouldn't be able to accommodate her computer. So this one also has an HDMI port, which is perfect for presentation in classes. If need be, I do have one available, and I'm not going to be in trouble. Which, by the way, jail to that teacher, because that is definitely not a student's fault. It's not the student's fault that your establishment does not have the equipment to accommodate all the different types of computers. That being said, if you have a computer that only has like USB-C ports, you need to get yourself a port adapter, because people are not as accommodating as you wish they were. They're just not. So I strongly suggest you get one. It's coming from me to you, big sister to you, okay? Now we're gonna get into the nitty-gritty. So I'm not much of like a stationary person, because I do a lot of digital notes on my iPad, but we still live in a society that uses paper a lot, and that's completely normal. So I still have to like jot things down or like take notes sometimes, or do exams using a pen. And my favorite pen is the Pentel Energel Permanent Gel Ink 0.5 metal tip. This is my favorite pen of all time. I cannot function. I once lost 2 pens. I think I lent one to my mom, and then I just lost the other pen. When I tell you, the next morning it was like negative 36 degrees outside. If you know what negative 36 degrees outside, it's freezing. It's freezing cold. And I walked all the way to Staples so that I could get this pen. And it's not like I like leaving my house. I despise leaving my house. And yet this pen got me out of the house. This is my favorite pen. I feel like it slides just beautifully on paper. It's really thin, so it makes it like really clear. It doesn't smudge. I haven't noticed it smudge, and I just love it. Now, I haven't tried many pencils, so maybe you want to go into those channels that do a lot of like stationery reviews, because they probably know more. But this it changed my life. I love gel pens, but they always smudge with me, and this is like the best one. I love her. She's great. Anyways, moving on. In addition to like a pen, I also need pencil, and I prefer a mechanical pencil all the time. And this one, the Staedtler Mars Micro 0.5 millimeters, which I don't know if you noticed, I love 0.5 millimeters. I love the thinnest, just like nib, whatever, because I feel like that just allows like so much more precision and it's just more clarity, and I love that. This is my favorite mechanical pencil. I will also go into a frenzy if one of those gets stolen, and I'm not going to name names. Mom. And the other day she found it, she was like, oh, I found this, I think it's for you. I was like, ma'am, you can keep it, I have mine. I probably should buy like, you know, backups of like this pen and this pencil, because they're pretty much the only like stationaries I would die for. So I probably need some backups. But yeah, these are my favorite. And this one, okay, this one is like $7 for one, which is, it's kind of obnoxiously expensive. Like when I think about it, I'm like, that's expensive. But unless I lose it, I never broke one. So I'm guessing, you know, it's worth it. Honorable mention, this is not something that is like that trivial and that important to me. It is trivial to me to have highlighters just in general. I love color, I love highlighters. My favorite ones at the moment have to be the midliners. Like I grabbed a few. These are the zebra midliner double-ended, but it's the highlighters that have the thick side and the little side, and I really like this feature about them, because that way, like when I just want to circle things, or like if I want things to be more precise, I feel like we're finding common grounds. I like when things are precise, so I like little nibs and I like little points on the highlighters. I just really like that you have the option to either like cover like a lot of text-ish, because I read text, or like you can really circle things and even write things out with some of these. So I really like these, but it's like, it's not an essential, you know what I mean? Like I don't feel like without these I would die. Without the two, you know, pen and pencil, I would die. Without these, I would just be a little sad. I wouldn't go out in like -37-degree weather to get these, but they're nice, you know? As someone who is a big like digital note person, but also, you know, like in university, usually the assignments you have to do have to be on Word anyways. So unless I print out things, it's rare that I actually write on like loose sheets of paper. But whenever I need to jot down ideas, a notepad is my favorite way to do so. Now, if you see this one, it's actually not a full-size notepad, which I'm going to link this mini one, but also the full-size notepad, so that if you guys want to check out, you know, the real size one, you can check it out. But I love jotting down ideas. Actually, the one I'm using is the pink one. I'm not going to show it to you because there's a lot of secret things coming up in the future that I have on that one, and I just want to keep that, you know, under wraps. And what I love is that they have little like dotted like lines, so that when you cut the paper, it's like a clean cut, and I really like this. They also have normal colors, okay? I know, like I said, I'm a colorful person. I like to get the pink, the purples, you know, I like to get the pretty colors, but you can also just get like white paper and just be a normal person, and like that, it works perfectly fine too. I just really like these ones because I can like throw one in my bag for quick noting. I can just have, I have one on my office, that's the one with the secret, on my office, on my desk. And I just like write things down sometimes really quick, especially when I don't really have time to think. Well, without these, nothing bad happens, but if I run out, I will repurchase. So these are really great. I really like them, and they're Amazon basics, so you just know they're affordable. Next thing, I actually lost mine, but I don't think I lost it. I do think my brother took it, but I ordered a new one. It's what I call my post-it passport, and look, it looks really official, but like, babe, do you see this? This is a brand new one. Like I just bought this one from Amazon, and basically what I love is that it has post-its with like lines, post-its with like dotted paper, normal post-its like with nothing, truly normal post-its, and then you have this little mini ones that I always use as bookmarks. And I just love this because it has everything in one. You just fold it in and you can like keep it in your bag, you can keep it in your drawer. Something that I really like about them is that you have a tab, so you could literally write a bunch of notes here, stick it in your book, but only see this, so you could just like pull it and then you have all the notes. Like it doesn't just have to be an itty-bitty post-it. So I really like the sizes that you get in this one. I like the versatility because you can literally switch colors and it's not going to actually affect the other colors. You don't have to finish all the orange ones to get to the green ones, is what I'm trying to say basically. And I just think this is like such a genius idea, and I really love the concept of it. So I will also link this one. It's just, it's really good. It's called Homey. Okay, like, I don't know. Now, just like the other video, I had a bunch of randoms, so let me hit y'all with the randoms. A coaster. I don't have a specific link for a coaster. This one says Hawaii on it. I've never been to Hawaii, so I don't, you know, I don't even know how my mom got this because I don't think she's ever been to Hawaii. I always have a coaster in which I put like iced coffee, you know, hot chocolate, things like this, because you get a pretty desk like the one I got, you do not want to get coffee stains on it. So a coaster is literally the perfect thing. And like, it's not, I feel like a coaster is one of those things you really banalize as a kid. You're like, a coaster? Like, are you serious? But as an adult, she slaps. Something in which you keep water at all times. Like, this is my water thing, and I just, you know, a water bottle or like a tumbler like this one or whatever, just keep water with you at all times. Like, I have two different water bottles. I have the one for the outside. Let me show y'all. This is my outside water bottle. This is the thermal flask. I don't, okay, you know, just keep it cute. You need to stay hydrated. It's not a want, it is a need. Okay, so make sure you always have some water next to you, close to you. You can also get a tumbler for like iced coffees that you made at home. Okay, so you know, there's that. The last thing I want to recommend is a planner, whether it be a physical planner or a digital planner. I will be discussing planners and planning and organizing your time in a future video, so if you guys want to stay tuned for this, you know, make sure you subscribe just so you can keep up. I am going to link the current digital planner I'm using, and I'm not going to link a physical planner. I do not use physical planners, but if you guys have any recommendations of physical planners, make sure to leave them in the comment section down below so that we can help everyone get what they need. That's basically it. These types of videos, they're not going to include a lot of things that have to do with, you know, dorms or like cooking or like any of those things, because I don't live in a dorm. I do cook, but I don't cook for like only myself. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things I can't relate to, and I feel like I would much rather send you towards a YouTuber that is living in a dorm, that is having to cook for themselves and themselves only with like a limited budget, because I feel like that would just be more realistic. So I'm just showing you the things that I find are essentials in my student life, and feel free to share yours also in the comment section down below. If you like me, my personality, or the content I put right up on YouTube, then make sure you subscribe, because why would you want to miss a full month of back to school uploads that are actually fun and not that much about school? Like, let's be honest, you know what I mean? You would just be doing yourself a disservice. Make sure you subscribe, have your notifications on so you don't miss any videos. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.